So yesterday I conducted another interesting and very, just kind of emotional interview, which is something I, seem to do a lot of these lately. And the deal here was this is a guy, his name's Jeff. He's up in Canada, and he was diagnosed with stage 4 terminal colorectal cancer. Now he'd been on various, kind of a standard American diet, vegetarian diet at some point prior to this. And with that diagnosis, he was told he had metastasis to his liver. There was nothing that could be done with that surgically. They could not surgically resect the tumor in his colon. And basically, we're going to put you on basically some chemotherapy, and basically, this is basically palliative care. We don't expect you to live long. The average survival with that diagnosis is around 9 months. And at that time, I'm sure, very great amount of sadness came over him. You feel powerless. There's no. It's one of just absolute hopelessness. And what he did instead was he said, "Look, I'm going to do what I can to beat this." And he went on, as you guys may expect, a carnivore diet. And so now we are 18 months after the diagnosis. So he's now doubled the average life expectancy. He's had multiple scans, 4 or 5 CAT scans to look at the progression of the tumor, and in every single one of them, it's continued to shrink and shrink and shrink. So much so that the oncologist says he almost never sees this happen. That usually it shrinks the first round or two, and then it plateaus. But he continues to see regression of these tumors, and he's doing some other things, exercise and some fasting on top of that. He was a high school PE coordinator, head of the athletic department at high school, and now since this time, people thought he was just on hospice, ready to die, and now he's back actually coaching in a limited capacity. So he's returning to work. I talked to him about what's important to him. Of course, my son's spending time. I became quite emotional about that, which it's understandable for sure. And he's out there now. He says he's doing 100. He can knock out 100 push-ups, and he's in the best shape of his life. Outside of the fact, in fact, when I was interviewing, he was undergoing chemotherapy. He has a local, chemo where he's still participating in the chemotherapy. So I don't want to give the impression that a carnivore diet is curing cancer, because that's impossible to say. Has it improved his outcome so far? Perhaps it has. But what it has done, and I think one of the more important lessons is here, is it's given him some hope, and it's given him something that he can actually do in his situation. Because so many people are told, hey, you've got diabetes, there's nothing you can do, take these pills, and that's it. And people feel so disempowered. Well, woe is me. It's all, there's nothing I can do about it. And that is such a wrong message. There's many things you can do about it. And again, the 5-year survival rate on this cancer is about 12% at that stage. We don't know if he's going to get there. I told him I want to do an interview with you at the 5-year point, and I hope to heck it happens. But it's just something that it's just, again, it's hope. Giving people hope is so powerful as physicians, as support people, and that's something that And he has just a tremendous spirit. I hope you guys watch that interview. It'll be up on our Rivero channel on the YouTube channel Rivero, probably in a week or so, I would imagine, by the time it gets edited. But again, I just wanted to share that good news. There's so many interesting. Yesterday I was doing a YouTube live, and a guy says, "Hey, I was 713 pounds, diabetic, all kinds of health issues. Now I'm 268 thanks to going on a carnivore diet. Lost 450 pounds or so." Again, more hope. And so this is a thing. The people that hate on, whatever, this low carb diets, carnivore diets, it doesn't diminish the fact that they are little godsends for many, many people. And, I just, it sometimes frustrates me to see people telling people that no one should do this and it's bad and that type of stuff. And we know so much good comes to this. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great morning. We'll talk to you soon. Let me know in the comments if you've gotten hope and you felt more empowered by doing something like this, because I think it's really, for those people that are truly, they feel hopeless, there is some hope there. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.